Man, it's a sad day for America, man. Not because we have people protesting. Our government sucks. The media sucks. That's all the blame goes towards, really, the media. But don't get me wrong.
This has been building up for like the last few years, actually.
Yeah, and I just turn on the TV and, the left, they're going to do their thing. They just point their finger at the other guy. No, y'all have y'all's hands in this just as much as anybody else. Our politician, our government, everybody, every last one of you suckers. Y'all suck. That's why we have people protesting all year long. Yeah. That's why we have people storming the Capitol building. It's because our government sucks. It's because our media sucks. Y'all keep pointing the finger. Oh, look at these horrible Trump supporters. Oh, how un-American. No.
I mean, they're not horrible people. They say it's un-American. This is the most American thing you can do, evidently. I mean, the left's been doing this for like the last 4 years, and y'all just call them peaceful protesters.
And this one commentator was saying lies have consequences. No shit. Yeah. Why do you think we have people protesting? I mean, just think about it. Y'all have lied for years. You never accepted Donald Trump as your president. You call him a white supremacist.
Called him an illegitimate president.
You had him impeached for breathing.
Yeah.
Y'all said he colluded with Russia. Now y'all trying to twist things around like this whole thing about fraud is just a conspiracy theory and that it's a fantasy.
You know what the media could have did to prevent all this?
Yeah.
Is if the media would have covered the fraud issue, whether it's a conspiracy or not, that way we could have seen firsthand if it was true or not.
Yeah.
If the media would have did their job. But instead, YouTube, you can't even say fraud in your videos, and they don't even cover it in the media.
Yeah.
They just say it's a conspiracy theory. There's no fraud. There was evidence of fraud. Why couldn't the media have taken an active role in this like they used to in the good old days, like 60 Minutes used to do? They used to investigate stuff and put it out there for the American public to see.
Yeah.
So that way, I mean, if you would have did that, it would have prevented all this. You can't blame the right for what happened. Why don't y'all do y'all's job?
Yeah.
Show that there's no fraud.
Yeah. Stop trying to think for us. Stop censoring people.
Yeah.
Stop taking information and deleting it or not letting people share information.
Right.
What happened to free speech? If we still had free speech in this country, the American people could sit back, look at it, the evidence. Oh, this is a bunch of hogwash. This is stupid. There's no evidence of mass fraud. But since y'all prevented showing evidence, that's why you have people storming the building.
Yeah. Y'all should have actually pushed for that.
Yeah. Facebook, Twitter, all the censoring you've been doing to our Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. If y'all would just show, if y'all would have aired it on TV, if you'd have let people share the information, people can judge for themselves if the information is false.
Why didn't the media push our elected officials to prove to us, both left and right, that there was no fraud? This wouldn't have occurred.
Yeah. Over almost a majority of America feel like that this election was rigged. And that's just not Republicans. Independents, even Democrats feel that way.
Yeah.
Why do they feel this rigged? Are they stupid? Are they crazy? No.
Yeah. We would just like the opportunity for the media, the politicians to show that this was a fair election. That's all we wanted.
Just prove to the American people that it was a fair and honest election.
Ted Cruz came up with a great idea. They should have just formed an electoral commission.
Yeah.
Let these allegations be investigated.
Yeah.
And if they're investigated, then we can all see if it was true or not.
Yeah.
On the left, you should if you feel this election was fair, well, let's form this commission so we can prove it. Instead, y'all didn't want to prove it. You just wanted to call everyone conspiracy theorists. Y'all didn't do y'all's job. Y'all just stayed with that narrative y'all pushed.
Yeah, that's your responsibility.
Yeah,
you're supposed to prove to us as elected officials that we have a fair and honest election. So what's wrong with taking 5 people from the House, 5 people from the Senate, 5 Supreme Court justices, and y'all sit down and go over the evidence and make a decision.
And audit the vote. That's what Ted Cruz came up with. They did it before in its past elections. There is precedence for this.
Yeah.
If you would have did that, the American people could sit back and watch, televise it, just like you did the impeachment hearings.
Right.
And then we can all see firsthand if this is a joke or if there really was a lot of fraud in this election.
This is not Trump supporters' fault. This is not Democrats' fault. This is not Republicans' fault. This is not mainstream media's fault. It's everybody's fault.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a hand in this.
But the media Y'all got the power to prevent all this.
Yeah, y'all can call out the crap on the left and the right, but you don't decide to do that.
No, you got a narrative.
You lean hard left.
I mean, this is the man. I mean, this one dude said this was the craziest thing I ever seen in my life at the Capitol building.
Nah, that's not the craziest thing you ever seen. You just exaggerate. I mean, I can go on YouTube and look at JFK get his head blown off.
Yeah, that's
in front of his
crazy.
wife and kids.
That's crazy. Well, his kids wasn't there, was he?
No, I mean in front of kids. I mean in front of kids.
Yeah, in front of his wife. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and if you talk about crazy, I mean that was crazy. Don't get me wrong. How is it possible for people to storm supposedly one of the most secure buildings in this country?
Yeah.
Our government's in there having a session and protesters storm the Capitol building and a woman ends up getting shot.
Yeah.
How the hell does that happen?
Just proves what I've been saying. Our government is dysfunctional. A lot of our people that's elected are incompetent.
Yeah, y'all knew this day was coming. It's almost like y'all wanted it to happen.
I mean, look at everything that's going wrong in this country. You had Black Lives Matter. You had Antifa out there protesting. Why? Because lies have consequences. Y'all been lying from the very moment President Trump got elected that he was a white supremacist.
Yeah,
that he was a Nazi.
Y'all paint the cops like they hunt down white people. Y'all have the audacity to get on TV and say that to the American people. Lies have consequences.
Yeah, no shit. We've been looking at your lies from the moment President got elected.
And if, let's say this was a lie, what Trump's saying, y'all could have made him look like a fool if y'all would have did y'all's job.
Yeah, if this is just a fantasy and conspiracy theories,
you could have
show the evidence.
Yeah.
Show us how stupid Trump is.
Yeah, you could have did that, but you didn't do that. You just called it conspiracy theories and you called Trump supporters idiots for following him.
And
the man feels that the election was stolen from him.
And y'all have a responsibility to all the American people. It's up to y'all to prove to us that that was an honest and fair election. I'm looking at the Georgia runoffs. They's like, okay, it's neck and neck, but we only got like 40% of the votes in Fulton County. I'm like, I've seen this shit before. Why don't y'all count Fulton County first? And then count the other counties?
Yeah,
because
I would like that.
I get the impression, right?
Yeah.
What happened in Pennsylvania, what happened in Georgia during the election, what happened in Michigan.
Yep.
Everybody get their votes in first, and then the last person to count their votes.
The Democratic strongholds. Okay, we got this.
This is how many votes I need.
Yeah.
That's what I get the impression of.
Yeah.
How many votes I need. We got all the other votes in. Now, how many votes we have to come up with?
That's the impression we get.
Yeah.
I mean, they was getting 80% of the vote in Fulton County for the Democrat. 80%.
Yeah. Well, if things keep, if it looks like to me the
well, they got the Senate.
They got the Senate. They got the House. They got the presidency. The presidency. They got the. Democrats have all the power.
Let's see if they want to stick with the Constitution. They talking about packing the court.
Yeah.
Throwing out the Electoral College.
I'm gonna tell you right now, these Democrats, man, they gonna print a whole. I mean, Trump was printing money, and rightfully so. This is unprecedented times because the government
made everybody stay home and not work. You got to give them something.
Yeah, you can't tell people to go home and just wait it out and then don't make any money.
Yeah.
So I understand Trump being conservative, him to pay, money.
Yeah, they printing money. This is not your tax dollars. Yeah. They going in the back and they printing this money.
And that money ain't gonna be worth nothing.
I want to say
the way they keep printing that money.
Yeah, I want to say this about the protesters. I mean, there's a reason why. I mean, I support the president, but there's a reason why I didn't go to this protest in Washington D.C.
Yeah,
because emotions are high. I mean, I'm all for protesting.
Yeah,
but what y'all did at the Capitol building, I don't think that was patriotic at all.
Yeah,
y'all stormed the Capitol building. A woman ends up getting shot in the neck. From what I see from reports, she died.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all would have just stood on the steps and chanted, I mean,
and protested.
Yeah,
that's fine. But what y'all did, I mean, y'all got into a Capitol building. What is that going to do? What is that going to change?
Yeah, because look, when you approach these federal peace officers, right? I mean, they ain't got nothing to do with this. I mean, you putting a lot of people's lives at risk, and they're just there doing their job.
All it takes is one psycho.
Yeah,
just to get everything going.
And a woman lost her life today.
Yeah, I mean, it's
just
that was the wrong thing to do, in my opinion.
I mean,
I get why you pissed. I am pissed.
Yeah, and I understand what y'all going through. I'm going through it too.
Yeah.
I mean, we just fed up with the BS from mainstream media. We fed up with the lies. We fed up without our politicians support us after we've elected them to make sure our rights are protected.
Yeah.
I mean, we have Republicans in our giving these speeches like they just want to let everything slide. You have a responsibility to us. Yeah. Show us and prove to us that this was a fair and honest election. And you don't want to do that.
See, the thing is too, a lot of these states that's being contested, they made a lot of crazy changes to their election laws illegally. They didn't follow their constitution. Yeah. And these are states that's run by the states that's Republican ran.
Yeah.
They have the majority and they just sat back and watched this.
Yeah. Now y'all, and you still don't want to do nothing about it. You knew this was happening. You didn't do anything.
Didn't do anything about it.
It's like
Republicans.
It don't make any sense, man. The power in our Constitution, there's a remedy for this. Y'all have the power to remedy this. Y'all have the power to make us feel that this was a fair and honest election, and you're not doing it.
Yeah, but this is the thing. I mean, if they was to overturn this election, this would happen every election. I mean, the Democrats started with Trump. I mean, they've been calling him an illegitimate president. Yeah. They've been trying to get him thrown out the whole time. I mean, they did start this. Don't get me wrong. But if they was to do this, I mean, what's going to stop the Democrats from doing this going forward?
I think it's a little different because I understand where you come from. I understand where a lot of Republicans are coming from. If we do this during this election, it's going to happen every election. But this is not every election. There's a lot of discrepancies, a lot of it's just a lot of things. I mean, how can you look at a graph and you see the votes come in like this and go straight up like that? That never happens. Never happens, man.
The graph looks like an erection.
Yeah, I mean, we have cities, we have states following the Constitution verbatim when it comes to elections. Yeah. You have these certain key battleground states, these swing states. People override the Constitution, make new laws, new rules, where you don't have to have an ID.
I mean, you're not verifying signatures.
Yeah.
And just because there's a COVID out,
fraud, and I feel that this election was rigged.
Yeah.
But you don't want to prove to us this election was not rigged.
You just want to say it is.
You say Trump is a conspiracy theorist, that is an idiot. Show me.
Yeah.
Prove to me.
Y'all could have did a hearing just like y'all was doing those impeachment hearings. When y'all got the judges in there talking, televising all that, y'all could have put all this. This would have been great ratings, and you could have showed the American people what really happened. But you didn't want to.
Yeah, and
why is that?
Yeah, these people on TV keep saying that Trump administration, Trump supporters are ruining our democracy. No. Mainstream media has been ruining our democracy ever since Trump got elected.
They've been doing that before Trump.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Come on.
That's why this country's in the situation we're in right now, because of the media.
Yeah.
Y'all got a narrative to push. You cover for the left.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all supposed to be, what's the word? Y'all supposed to be impartial. You're supposed to be like the Supreme Court justices. You're supposed to be impartial. Turns out the Supreme Court justice, I don't even think.
You know what's funny, man? The Supreme Court, they could prevent a lot of this. They could have just reviewed the evidence, but they rejected evidence, didn't throw the case out based on its merits. They just didn't want to get involved. I mean, why the hell do we got a court system if we got judges don't want to look at evidence?
Yeah, I like the way the media spins it. The courts looked at it. No, they didn't even look at it. They didn't even look at the evidence. They didn't want to. They didn't want to get involved.
And to all you people that are saying that lies have consequences, that's a bold lie. The courts have not took not one of these cases and thrown it out based on the merits of the evidence that Trump's legal team was showing. Not one.
No, there was no hearings.
These judges just do not want to get involved.
Yeah.
That's a lie, and that's why you got people storming. If you truly believe lies have consequences, won't y'all stop telling lies?
Yeah, stop misleading people.
Yeah.
Lies have consequences. Y'all's lies is the reason why we in this position right now.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, I think they got the Capitol building locked down now. Everything's safe. and now Congress is back in there. The vice president's back. I mean, what is this going to change anything? I think it's over. From what I see, I haven't seen anything that's going to show me that Trump's going to be able to stand up. I haven't seen anything. I've seen a bunch of craziness today.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I just wish, man, if y'all say this is just a conspiracy, just show everybody, the American people, put together your electoral panel, 5 people from the House, 5 people from the Senate.
Too late for that.
Just show, just prove to us. Just to say if we do it during this election, then we got to do it every election. But no, you need to next election, everybody needs to stick to the rules. Nobody can go outside of the Constitution and make up their own rules how they hold their election. If Texas is abiding by the Constitution, then damn it, Pennsylvania's got to abide by it.
Hey, I want to say this. The media, they use this hyperbole all the time. They're saying the right is destroying our democracy. You know what? If Congress was to overturn this election, that's not destroying our democracy. It's actually in the Constitution. It's constitutional.
Yeah.
Why do y'all say? Let's say if they did do that, it's not that the right's destroying our democracy. It's in the Constitution. You just don't like it, but you use that phrase to make the right look bad because again, you have a narrative you have to push.
How can you be destroying your democracy when you overturning a rigged election? That's ensuring our democracy. That's making our democracy better, right?
Yeah, but I guess we're misled. We didn't see the evidence.
You got Republicans out there saying we being misled. How are we being misled when y'all won't share the evidence? When a court won't take the case?
When Congress won't have hearings to sit and go over the evidence for the whole entire American public to see.
Yeah,
just like those judge hearings, the impeachment hearings. Why didn't something like this? Because this is serious.
Yeah, why is Facebook, why is Twitter preventing us seeing the evidence? Why is conservatives being fact-checked?
I mean, I tell you like this. I mean, I had a girlfriend. She wanted to look at my phone, make sure I wasn't cheating on her. I said, no, I ain't cheating on you. She said, let me see your phone. I said, that's my damn phone. You ain't looking at nothing.
That's how our government is acting right now.
You know why I didn't give her that phone? I was cheating all over that damn girl. I was a damn dog. Junkyard dog.
That's what our government is. A bunch of junkyard dogs. Nobody has any spine.
Oh, yeah. All we want is transparency. That's all we want.
That's all we want is transparency. I said transparency.
Not transsexual.
Transparency. That's all we want, man.
That's all we want.
That's all we want, man.
The word for today, kids. Transparency.
Yeah, and if you would have showed us, proved to us that this was a clear and honest election, you wouldn't have people storming the Capitol building, man.
That's crazy.
If you wouldn't have told people that our president was a white supremacist and this country is being ran by a white patriarchy, you wouldn't have Black Lives Matter and Antifa out there burning down people's business.
Yeah, people actually got murdered during those Black Lives Matter.
Yeah. And a woman, unfortunately, got murdered today, and it's all because of our media.
Yeah.
It's all because of our government. You're dysfunctional. Yeah. It's y'all's fault. It's not the protesters' fault. It's your fault.
Yeah. I mean, how many times you think you can stir people up until something happens?
Yeah. Like, well, I can't believe this shit's happening. People's in the Capitol building. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you people? I mean, I know y'all just playing stupid. That's what you're doing. You playing stupid. Wow, I can't believe this. Then you turn the camera, man, this shit's getting crazy. I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, that's what they saying.
That's what they doing, man.
But anyway, let's see what happens tomorrow, everybody. But as it stands right now, looks like Joe Biden's going to be the president.
Yeah.
They got the Senate now.
They got the House, too, so.
The only thing they ain't got is the Supreme Court, but I think they got the power. They got the power in Congress now to shut that down.
Hey, what? Hey, it's Supreme Court, man. They ain't gonna do nothing. They don't want to take no cases. They got the House, the Senate. They got the presidency. They ain't got to worry about the Supreme Court. Because when you take them a case, I don't want to see that shit.
Nah, I'm not gonna see that.
That's political. Take that shit out of here.
Yeah,
I don't want to get involved. Anyway. That's your Supreme Court for you. Supreme Court could have ended all this. They are elected officials. They supposed to look at the merits of evidence. No, this is what
there's like what's the word I was looking for? Like this is gonna lead to more riots. You know? That's what they was thinking. I mean, that's what people were suggesting that the Supreme Court did not want to get involved because there would be horrible riots.
Because Trump picked him.
Yeah, because I mean, you know the left, they when they get pissed, there's no they burn stuff down. That's how they operate.
And the media, man, they're the biggest problem we have in this country because they take whatever the government does, and if it's not in their favor, they twist things.
Yeah.
That's why we got things. That's why this people are so upset, and that's why you got people
on both sides. But you know what? I'm
sides,
tired of beating this dead horse. I'm just pissed.
Yeah.
I'm just upset. This has been mentally exhausting ever since election night, and I'm just tired, man.
Yeah, I know, man.
I'm just exhausted. I'm done talking about this.
I just want to know who my damn president is, man.
We just got to prepare for the next election. We can't give up and do this.
You know what would be nice, man?
What?
Would it be nice, man, if this was a damn fair and honest election, man, and it had transparency, man?
I mean, all I wanted
that ain't too much to ask for.
I just want transparency. Y'all could have held hearings, looked at the evidence, the whole American public could see, and this would already be over. But now,
wow, Trump was he's crazy. That's not fraud.
No, well, look, Trump was right.
Y'all had that opportunity, man, and you didn't want to do it because you know what? You work for yourself. You don't work for the American people.
Yeah,
you're supposed to be, ensuring that we feel good about our government. I feel terrible about my government.
Hey, I'm tired. I'm done talking about this.
Yeah, we're beating that dead horse, huh?
Let's go to Washington, D.C. Hogs twins storming the Capitol. Anyway, man.
I'm going to go in there with a damn water gun and start squirting everybody.
Hey, we may have lost this battle.
Yeah.
But the war rages on.
Yeah. Horrible show. No, man. God, don't give up, man.
Man, the show
don't give up.
The show it.
Do not give up to that fat, liberal start singing.
Man, she already singing. She's actually stripping right now. I'm going to close this out one more time. It's over.
Go to officialhogstwins.com and pick you out a patriotic t-shirt today. Hell, I'm even giving you 20% off. Just type in discount code Chinese Virus. We call it Chinese because it's from China. We making t-shirts great again. Yeah.